All right, we're back. Da, 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 da. Okay, it's time. Let's get started. The boy is asleep, which is great. And, yeah. I think we're good to go. I think we're all set up now. I think we have everything ready. So we're going to start drawing. We're going to start with the rugby. We'll go from there. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a fine week. It is a time for the silliness to incur. I'm so tired. Not a great way to start the week, but here we are. Oh yeah, it's going to be a long one. I can feel it. I can feel it. Gonna do a bunch of quick sketches here to kind of get back in the vibe. Spent all day yesterday working on commission, so you think I'd be warmed up, but my doodling brain is not up to snuff yet. See if we can get it back and going. So close. There we go. It is a viewer suggestion today, so we will be working on that as we get around to it. Oh, for crying out loud. It would help if I had the right screen open. I knew I was forgetting something, but there we go. Do 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 do. Silly Kenku. It's 12:20, so we're starting a little late. Sorry about that, everybody. Took me a little longer to get the boys to sleep than usual. See if we get something like that going. Excuse me. Something I'd like to do in the future here is do like a let people a day where people can submit their art. We can either talk about it or critique it or draw on it, however that works. But I think that would be fun. I think that would be a fun way to do it. Oh. I think we're just going to jump into it. I think we're ready to go. For those of you who are just joining us or have not been in a stream before, we are doing the viewer suggestion, which means you are allowed to submit your character IDs either on the community post or here in chat. We put them on a list, we roll the dice gods decide what we draw, and that's what we're going to do today. It's going to be fun. So, Druid, welcome in. How are you today?
Hi. I'm doing okay.
2. A ranger smushmushmore? I don't know what that word is. I'm gonna have to look that up. How have things been going?
About like that.
About like that.
Not terrible, not great. How about you?
Good. I had my parents in town. The boy's teething again, so I'm exhausted. Sojo Mimus is a dinosaur of some kind.
It might be Mimus, as in related to Gallimimus.
That could be. Suchomimus.
Ornithonomimids is a... Yeah. Ornithonomimids are a fairly... I won't say broad group of dinosaurs, but they are a group of dinosaurs.
Suchomimus.
Welcome in.
Oh, it's Spinosaurus without the spine.
Yeah.
Fin.
A little weird. Why it ain't got no spines? Did I post the what if the Spinosaur is actually more like a bison?
I don't think so.
Let me see if I can find that meme real quick. It's pretty good. Do 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 do. I'll post it in Discord chat. There we go.
It's definitely a fish eater.
It's got the long snoot.
Yep. The gharial of the...
People are calling it the Yeetosaurus, which I kind of dig.
It would be hilarious if that's actually what they look like.
Right? I often wonder about that stuff. I think I talked about this after I watched the new Jurassic Park movie. We were talking about T-Rexes, that's right. Like, the T-Rexes purposefully look more skeletal than they actually would because the movie wants them to look scary.
Yeah.
But, like, I wonder how much of our assumption of the bone to muscle topology is just total bullshit. Soft tissue is hard to find.
It is hard to find, but we are getting significantly better at determining a lot of things. Like there's with increase in technology, there's we are much better at removing fossils and like analyzing the rock around it.
Yeah.
And a lot of bone can actually tell you quite a lot about muscle attachments. So I do think we're getting better about it. I am still a little bit like weirded out by Carnotaurus, because there is still some debate as to whether or not like their hands are so tiny. There is actually debate as to whether or not the hands were like completely absorbed into like inside the flesh of the torso.
Oh, like vestigial hands.
Yeah. Like they might be so vestigial that they actually did not protrude from the flesh of the torso at all. Which weirds me out.
Yeah,
a lot.
Inside hands no good.
Hate it.
I have more information that I don't want to share because it would be grosser. But
I mean, Jared was giving out with his derpy snake animal that he found last night.
Yeah, the blunt-nosed tree snake.
Yep, I've seen those. Those are good.
They are googly eyes on a piece of spaghetti.
Yep.
With a reptile, like with a snake pattern on top. Like, it is not much of an exaggeration.
Like the close-up on her face/head is fine, but like Drew showed a picture of like one zoomed out and just like, I don't know why it unnerves me. You just
Because it's way too skinny.
yeah.
Those things look like this, right? Like their bodies are little pencils.
Yeah.
GG, welcome in.
Yeah, they are so thin.
Yeah.
And Atlatls the stick that throws spears, right?
Yes.
Correct, yeah.
Then later adapted by Aztecs and Mayans to throw essentially war darts, really long arrows, basically.
I mean, what is a spear but a very long dart?
Yeah, but these had fletching.
Sure.
Spears normally don't have fletching.
It's fair.
There we go. I was having trouble navigating around Magma Studio. Here I am.
And the first time in what seems like 2 months. I know it's not been that long, but
Spears are just
Oh,
not
it might be
sticks.
about that long. I have been super inconsistent. Missed you guys.
Glad you're back.
It's been kind of a rough summer for me. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be around more often, but I'm trying.
That's alright. Inconsistency has been my life for the last year.
Yeah, but you got a baby.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Also, I learned that the suffix mimus in a dinosaur name specifically means that it denotes that it resembles other species. So it is, mimus specifically means mimic or imitator.
interesting.
I hate everything I've done here. I like the head. I don't like anything else. It says the dinosaur name, not like dinosaur person.
Uh
I'm not sure if I should just make it a dinosaur.
huh. Maybe. Suchomimus means crocodile mimic. Okay. With the
So I was
snoot,
not-
I see that.
So I was not wrong.
No.
I didn't say it out loud, but I was like, this looks just like a crocodile snoot.
You did say it looks like it eats fish.
Yes.
Long, pointy nose.
I was
appropriate
mainly
snack
just
snack.
going off that because of it has a very narrow jaw, which generally denotes a fish-eating species.
This is true. Have I been stumped
Right.
already?
Probably.
Oh no. Oh no, what have I done?
Also, by the way, it is by September, which means that nothing I draw is going to change. It's all going to be shirtless, beefy people.
It's also sword timber.
Oh no. Oh, I forgot about September. I don't want to be insensitive. How do you draw something by?
Hmm.
You make sure you add the purple, blue, and pink.
Yeah, that's
Flag.
pretty much the only way. I like being bi. I will say, it is very easy to complain about bi erasure. We also don't really make it great. We don't make it easy to be identified. So, but it was supposed to be biceps, not bi.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha.
I got what Drew meant the first time.
I did not.
I understand, like, I understand why like when I said it, I was like, oh, I put too much emphasis on the bi and not the bicep.
What's your favorite period with paleontology? Mine was the Denovian. I love the good old Dunklosaurus.
Dungliastius, yeah.
Whichever one the Stegosaurus was in. Let's do that.
I'll be honest, I'm a fan of the Cambrian explosion.
I would be hard
There's
pressed
a
to
lot
tell
of
you when
weird
the
shit.
Declaration of Independence was signed, so I don't know any of my ages. I know of them, but I don't know when they existed, or because there's Cambrian and then Precambrian.
Yep.
So I know that one's first, and then there's
That's where the graboids are from.
yeah, and then there's the Denovian, is the one you just said,
Yep.
Mhm.
and then there's the Jurassic.
Mm-hmm.
The Jurassic, Cretaceous. I think Cretaceous was the last one. Before
Is that the order they're in? Did I get it? With Corvus's help?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not up on the timeline either.
I assumed that Tyrannosaurus was in the Jurassic, and that's all I got. There was that time that everything was sharks.
Mm-hmm.
That's one I know.
let's see.
I watched a video yesterday where I learned that there are somewhere between 2 and 4 species. There's debate on how many species there are of hammerhead sharks
Okay.
that are omnivorous.
I find it more surprising that they will eat plants.
Yeah,
It's weird.
that there are. Let's see, the most of the bonnet head hammerhead sharks, which are they're smaller.
Oh, the little tiny ones.
Yeah. Well,
Little
all of
tiny,
them
they're
can
like
be
2
real
feet long,
tiny,
right?
right? Like tiny as in 3 to 5 meters long. Or no, not meters. Sorry, like between yeah, 3 to 5 feet. So somewhere between like 3/4 of a meter and just over a meter long. Um,
I don't
but
know
yeah,
who you're
they're
adjusting for.
Oh,
shark and crab are the ideal body plan. Shark is the ideal body plan for cartilaginous fish for sure.
we have obviously Precambrian, which we don't have basically any fossils from, as far as I understand. We have Cambrian period.
Which
The
which is
or-
lots of trilobites and
I didn't
Yep.
think there were bones before in Precambrian.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
no.
before trees?
I don't know. I'm just giving the timeline.
Oh, okay.
So then there's the Ordovician period, which I knew or I knew these next others because there are Crucible Knights in Elden Ring that are named after these time periods.
Ah,
The Silurian period, the Devonian period, the Carboniferation
Carnivorous.
period, Carboniferization period.
not what I was thinking.
It's where we have the giant centipedes and
When the
Things
world
starting
was
to crawl
full
on
of
land.
carbon dioxide.
That was the rise of tree ferns, right?
Yeah.
the Permian period,
Permian.
The
okay. Great Permian
Triassic
expansion.
period, the Jurassic period, the Cretaceous, which is the end. Then you have the Paleogene. That's not how it's said. Probably not. The early stage, like the kind of rise of mammal megafauna, the Neocene. Oh, that's what it is. The Pliocene, the Neocene, and the Quaternary period, which is like the rise of humanity. And like mammoths and saber-toothed tigers and everything.
It's kind of weird to think about humans existing when there was megafauna. Because, like, now, a tiger can still kind of fuck up a small settlement, right?
Yep.
But we also have concrete buildings, so...
Mhm.
But, like, I can't imagine, hell, 200 years ago, having to contend with a pissed off rhino. Just like, well, this sucks.
Or the dire pigs.
Yeah.
I'm scared enough as it is of like normal wild boars, as one should be.
I was going to
Cannot
say,
I cannot imagine
medieval
one the
Europeans
size of a
had to
hippo.
deal with wild pigs.
Yeah. Dire wolves. I guess we still got moose. Moose are still... They're not as volatile, though.
As long as you don't get in between a mama and her baby.
Yeah, but that's true for anything, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, the Stegosaurus is in the Jurassic period.
It is in Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Who they got to hit with that tail?
In the honor of the late great Thag Simmons.
I don't know who that is. What are we talking about?
The Thagomizer is the name for
Oh.
the tail spikes on a Stegosaurus,
Gotcha.
and it was named after the Farside comic.
Oh. That's funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I love it. See if I can find an image of it for you and put it in the Discord.
I prefer the Triceratops over most dinos. Triceratops is pretty good.
Ceratopsians in general are pretty cool. We haven't really got a lot of other things that have ever evolved a face shield.
Didn't have an official name until the cartoonist Gary Larson did a comic about it, named it. Scientists constantly just accepted it. I mean, that's how all naming happens. So, all names are made up until people agree to use it. The real question is, did it need a name?
Maybe not. Like, I think it was probably just referred to as tail spikes before, but like, we have benefited by having the name Thagomizer.
That's good.
Have a favorite dinosaur.
I don't really either. I love Dimetrodon. My Dimetrodon, though, it's, I think, my favorite early synapsid.
Do you ever imagine really old creatures belonging to the Precambrian? Once again, no idea. I have no idea.
The Precambrian, I looked it up because you said Precambrian has microfossils. It's mostly microorganisms.
Yep.
Soft-bodied worms and jellyfish.
Oh, I didn't think about there being worms there. Gross. Age of Worms.
And algae mats.
Biofilm.
Biofilm.
Okay, I think I'm done with this bad boy. I put all these on the same layer, dang it.
Started looking at dinosaurs. If I was forced to pick a favorite, probably the Amargasaurus. It's a
Oh, yeah.
sauropod that either has a row of spiky spines or like a sail down its back. No one's sure.
There was a Your Dinosaurs Are Wrong bit about Amargasaurus. And I think, if I remember correctly, this was a couple of years ago, so it might be outdated now. Paleontology is actually moving at breakneck speed in terms of discoveries. I think current evidence based on papers or like accepted lore for Amargasaurus is that it was a fleshy sail, and the spikes suggest that it had very much like a suspension bridge structure. So there's evidence of a lot of strong tendon connections that run all the way up those cerebral spines.
Fire Genasi Circle of Star Druids, noble background, fiery hair, star metal staff dressed like fine silks. Circle of Stars. Fire Genasi Circle of Stars. Sassy noble. Okay. So I'm not sure for my game if I should keep adding shit to it now, or if I should really polish what I have before I advance any further.
Yeah.
Because the game is functional now, which is good. I say as I constantly find more bugs.
Like yesterday.
I'm pretty sure you are always going to be finding more bugs.
Silk? Flame retardant?
No. It burns the way hair does.
Ah.
But it does hold a lot of water,
That's right.
so if you soak it, it's not going to burn. I remember from my glass blowing class, we actually learned that what you want to wear during glass blowing is cotton or linen. Silk was okay, but it's gonna stink. Same with wool. And plastic like polyester is literally the worst thing you can possibly wear because
Melts your skin.
it will melt. Yeah, it will melt onto your skin.
Does it stink because it's a protein fiber?
I believe so. Because keratin definitely has a distinct smell when it burns, so that explains wool and hair. Silk doesn't really have keratin in it, but it does tend to smell similar when it burns. So I assume that it is about the protein.
I guess this is Genasi, not an Ifrit, but still. I want to give her horns. I mean, not quite.
You always give your fire genasi's horns.
I do.
Yeah, I thought fire genasi's had horns because they're descended from Ifrit.
Depends on how you look at it, but
In D&D, the Genasi are descended from the genies, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. Sounds right.
Fire genasi's generally don't have the horns in D&D, but in Pathfinder they do.
It's because Pathfinder's braver.
Yeah.
Or
D&D.
D&D didn't want another race that looks like tieflings.
Yep, that was what I was gonna say. The D&D have tieflings, and so they just ignore it.
Hey, Bri.
Right, welcome in. Ouch. Doing pretty good. I didn't get the skull drawn yesterday, which made me sad, but I'm gonna try to get that done today.
Drawing a skull?
Drawing a skull.
When is Rook not drawing a skull?
That's also fair.
This was gonna be an orc, but then I gave him too much of a monkey muzzle, so now I think it's a half orc Vanara.
Okay. It's not bad.
It has a troll lob as well.
It does a little bit. Trolls also have a bit of a muzzle. I only mention it because I've never really thought of doing a half orc, half monkey person, and I kind of am digging it.
I think the scraggly hair helps.
Yeah.
Shucho got drawn first. Yeah, I struggled a little bit with it. I wasn't sure if you wanted a half, like a dragon board, half dragon dinosaur, or just a straight up dinosaur. Unless yours is the
Ifrit.
Ifrit, yeah.
Genasi, not Ifrit.
Same difference. Just dino.
Apparently, Marvel Rivals added Angela Odin's daughter.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
Apparently, she's was Odin's daughter who was kidnapped by angels.
Oh, is she a Valkyrie?
According to my friend, no, she it's like an angel, which apparently are different from Valkyries
I'm gonna have to look
from
this up.
Marvel.
Christianity stole Odin's daughter. Part of me is like, nah, but part of me is also like, I mean, maybe that tracks.
Because apparently Odin cut off like their world from the nine world, or I guess they were the 10th world, and he cut them off from the rest of the realms. I was like, okay, weird.
He would.
Why Anthony Hopkins?
Oh man, he really did such a good job playing Odin.
I'm not well versed on Marvel as I thought. Who the fuck is this?
I just assume that they're from modern Marvel, which I don't touch.
Let's see.
Top comment. Why does she only have one wing? That's awful. Oh.
She hasn't earned the other.
Oh, apparently she was created by Neil Gaiman.
Oh.
So she was originally a Spawn character,
Okay.
and then
Oh.
Marvel bought her rights and put her in the Marvel universe as Odin's daughter.
That is a tertiary character if I've ever heard one.
Agreed.
She has a lot of comics, so
Does she? All
yeah.
right. Yep. News to me.
She was probably a super tertiary in Spawn.
Maybe. I feel like there's still a lot
'Cause I
of
don't
really
think-
good. I guess I think a big part of that kind of like when this stuff happens, like X-Men, Spider-Man. I didn't even go as far as Fantastic Four, or like really the mainstream comics, and so you have a bigger fandom of being like, what? There's so many good X-Men still out there that you haven't done. Why pick these other characters? But yeah, they might just be just as interesting. Evan here, welcome in. Been a while. Yeah, they're doing well. How are you?
So apparently she was born Aldrich Odin's daughter, firstborn of Odin and Freya. Heir to the Asgardian throne when Haven, not Heaven, Haven, waged war on Asgard. The Queen of Angels kidnapped her in an attempt to blackmail Odin into surrender. He refused, and it was seemingly believed that the Queen of Angels killed her before fleeing, but that was not the case. Just raised her in heaven.
I would say that's stupid, but that's what Loki happened to Loki, but in reverse. So
Yeah. Also, she's also kind of just hell,
yeah,
the
who's already in the game.
yeah.
So I guess maybe they're trying to get more characters that are related. That would make sense.
Because like the previous one, I think they released was Emma Frost.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably just hopping from different Marvel comics, taking interesting characters.
Oh, Emma Frost was from X-Men though, so I don't know. That's
Well,
what-
yeah,
Yeah, Emma Frost is super mainstream now.
yeah.
but
Honestly,
again,
they
it's
probably
Marvel
jumped in some
rivals,
line.
not X-Men
Yeah,
rivals.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like the amount of me not knowing who she is feels weird because I feel like I'm pretty well versed on X-Men and Spider-Man lore, but there's way more. I don't know a lot about Spawn.
Yeah.
I love Todd McFarlane. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
I never read a lot. Of
I
Spawn
never heard
comics.
of Adam Warlock. Like he's a nobody to me.
I really want, like, if
Yeah.
we had the option to add people, I want Colossus. I want Gladiator. Maybe we would go with oh no. Horse Thor. Shoot.
Beta Ray Bill.
Beta Ray Bill. There we go.
I lost it too.
Horse Thor.
Beta Ray Bill would be neat. But it's like it's a Thor clone, right? Like that's the thing. Is
Yeah.
how do you make him
Yeah.
interesting?
Maybe that'll be a Thor skin.
But Colossus would be really fun. Man, any of the Spider-Man villains would be great.
They don't have a lot of villains on here.
I mean, they got Magneto.
Well, yeah,
You're right.
But
They don't,
like-
Magneto's not always a villain. Usually, but not always.
they don't have Doom. They don't have. A lot of the maps are based around the villains, which makes more sense, I guess. But they have Loki too. Loki's a villain. Hell is definitely a villain.
they got Ultron, Venom.
Oh, they put Ultron in the game? I haven't played since Ultron came out.
I think he's been out.
My computer overheated too quickly, so I couldn't enjoy it. Yeah, it's fun. Adam Warlock is fun. He's a fun little support. I haven't played in a long time. I gave up pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, Blade's in it.
Oh, really? I haven't seen Blade either.
I always forget Blade was a Marvel.
I'd be cool with Man Thing. Man Thing would be good in there.
Yep.
Surprised Deadpool's not in there, to be totally honest.
Same.
They gave
Is
us
he not?
Winter Soldier, but not Deadpool. Could have gone with Rhino. Rhino was a good one. Or Lizard. Lizard would have been a good copy of. I guess Venom and Lizard are pretty similar for like size and.
Again, it is still very new of a game, so.
Doc Ock. They need Doc Ock.
Right. Well, I'm not saying like they probably will add a lot of these. Like Doc Ock would have been awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like for them to start adding tertiary characters before all these great ones, that's my only complaint. So
It's
you don't have to defend them, Corvus. It's okay.
no,
Yep.
I'm just. All right, can you just stop that? I'm sorry. That really annoys me when you get on my case about that.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I want to defend it because my friend enjoys it.
I'm not saying it's bad or needs to be done differently. That's my point.
Like, I am not defending him. I am just simply stating it's probably because there was a big comic come out with her in it. That's why it came out.
Oh. I suppose that does make sense. Marvel Rivals is a good opportunity for marketing. And with Disney kind of shitting the bed with their owning of the Marvel IP lately, it is a good decision for Marvel, the company, to try to continue to sell comics.
Do you think that makes more sense because of like Fantastic Four came out? I guess Fantastic Four came out a while ago though. When did the movie come out?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, I guess.
The new retrofuturism thing, that's only been out for a couple months, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think the Fantastic Four came out in Rivals a year ago. Is that right?
I don't think Marvel's has been out a year yet.
Has it been less than a year?
It may have been.
I'm not sure either.
Let me see. It came out in February.
Okay. So 6 months ish. So it's not that far off. That's fine. That would make more sense if they're directing it more on like using it as a marketing tool. That would make sense to like follow that, follow that train.
Because like they definitely like when they start releasing trailers for Fantastic Four, they did release Fantastic Four heroes.
That would make more sense if that's where they were doing it. But like they just released the whole what was it? Like before that I guess it was Ultron and it was Blade, like the vampire stuff, but like I don't think there's a Blade movie that came out or anything, so I don't know. You're right. It would make more sense to focus on active IPs instead of just going back through old Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah.
But I love those things. Those would be the things I would add. Just because. Just because I love them.
It could also be like they're jumping from like cycling through the different Marvel IPs. Like put out a character from this IP, and then they're gonna put out a character for this other one.
Right.
There's
I think that might be smart on their side because of the way the game is set up, where they want people to be like, oh, these are related characters, and so like they need characters that are familiar with each other. That would make kind of sense.
Do characters do like vocal interactions depending on who they're interacting with in the game, like the way League does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they also
have
mechanical boosts as well. So like, if you pick all the Guardians of the Galaxy, their characters do little buffs to each other.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Namor has interactions with Jeff the Shark.
Yep.
Good.
The fact that it's called Rivals, though, makes me think there should be more villains in that game.
Yeah.
I want more villains.
I'm looking forward to the next Spider-Verse animated movie. So they put Miles Morales in.
I think they might have his skin already in it. I'm not sure about that. I have to check. Even Fortnite hopped on the Fantastic Four bandwagon. Yeah. I think Fortnite is owned by Disney now, right? Or is it just
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, what is Disney not trying to acquire at this point in time?
Fortnite has a bunch of Marvel skins and a bunch of other weird stuff.
Yeah, but like a lot of games like that do collabs. Like Smite has Marvel skins and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skins.
Maybe it's just more that Disney is willing to throw their IP at everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Marvel has more say in who they get to collab with. I don't know.
Disney does not share power.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's it. But I could be proven wrong. That would be nice. As much as I don't care for Disney, they are one of the less evil of the giant mega corporations at the moment. It's not saying a lot, but it's something.
Did you know men weren't allowed to have mustaches until like 2004?
What?
I saw a thing of like weird shit that Disney has done, and like their employees weren't allowed to have beards or mustaches until like into the 2000s.
That's very funny.
Yeah, especially considering that Disney had a freaking whatever these are, goatee.
Pencil mustache?
Yeah, pencil
Yeah.
mustache.
It's honestly like stuff like that doesn't really surprise me. It still makes me pissed, but it doesn't really surprise me because I grew up in Utah.
Disney's more willing to share, especially after the success of Kingdom Hearts. That's fair. That's a good point. Who would have suspected that Kingdom Hearts would be the ones that would be more, or not Kingdom Hearts, Square Enix would be the one that were more stingy with their characters than Disney.
I know, right? I was not expecting that.
I mean, they are a Japanese company, and they're very hyper protective of their stuff. Like Nintendo alone is super litigious. I feel like more litigious than Disney when it comes to like, oh, you have something that looks like Mario. Strike from the record. Delete it now or be sued. Yeah.
I was watching something about that. I can't remember what it was now. It might have been to dealing with the Pal World stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're probably going to lose that.
Pal World?
Didn't they already?
Nintendo. They're probably.
Oh no, they're going to win it.
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna say.
They got the money. They're going to win it.
You can tell me why you think otherwise, but Pal World, I think they kind of shat the bed on that one. Like, They had, I feel like they had the very high opportunity to be like, hey, we want to make a Pokemon game with guns, and they could have done that very well. And instead, they're like, "What if we just steal some Pokemon?" It's like, okay. Like, I feel like they didn't really try to not get. They didn't try very hard to not get sued.
I
hate YouTube ads.
think
80 million in live stream. I mean, I can turn them off. $5. $5. No more ads. Let's do it.
I think that Pal World actually set out to get sued.
Oh, really? That would be an interesting case.
And I think that they worked hard to make things similar enough to Pokemon to make it tempting. And then but like I actually think that their stuff is legit legally distinct enough that that if the court does its job correctly, they shouldn't lose.
Don't they have Pokeballs in the game?
Yep.
Do they have specific Pokeballs? They
do,
didn't
yeah.
last time I looked at it.
I think the kid's waking up. I might have to run off and get that real quick.
I believe that was the specific thing that Nintendo was suing them about, was the capturing system.
Power World ditches Pokeball style summoning mechanic amid Nintendo's legal battle.
Yep.
But it's
Pal Spheres is what they were called.
Yeah.
It
I'll be right
is, yeah. Isn't it like legal precedent that you can copyright a name, but you can't do a mechanic, like a basic mechanic? Because, for example, Wizards of the Coast can't say can't say that a D20 game system is copyrighted. Pal World has Pal Spheres, but
I think that's a little different.
well,
Because, like,
none of the Pal Spheres look exactly like Pokeballs.
yeah.
And they're made different. Like you don't buy them actually. Maybe you can, I don't know, but like you craft them. So they're named something different. They are balls, but you can't copyright a ball as part of a game.
You can copyright a ball if you throw it and it captures something.
Yeah. Or you throw it and it releases something. That's... I'm not, like, saying Nintendo is right for doing this. It is very petty. Nintendo is an incredibly petty company.
We're being very confrontational today, so I don't want to stop and say that I love you guys.
Cool.
But
yeah.
No, I think Power World should have done something different. If they wanted to make it so you could like summon and release creatures, there's so many ways they could have done that, not stealing basically what a Pokeball is, and they didn't.
Okay, that's fair.
Which opened them up to litigation. Whether or not the legal system goes through it, I think their laziness in that area opened them up for the argument to be made.
That's fair. I will for sure agree with that statement. I think that is both fair and accurate.
Because, like, people thought they were going to sue them because they made a game that was similar to Pokemon, but like they're like,
because they did with Yokai Watch and Digimon.
No, they never sued Digimon.
They never sued Digimon.
And Yokai Watch is owned by Nintendo.
I think,
but it's like the idea of a monster taming game is not super copyrightable, and that was not what they were arguing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's when they introduce essentially the capturing balls. And it's like, okay.
Because really, like that. I'm trying to think of like the core staples of Pokemon, right? Like, I think the Pokeball was a big component of it.
Because it's like,
because you're not.
that is essentially the logo outside of Pikachu.
Yeah. And like, you can't copyright the turn-based RPG system. You can copyright the characters, right? So you're not gonna have another Pikachu in another game. No name, hello, welcome in. Yeah, I think the Pokeball is the best bet for Nintendo.
Yeah.
But I don't know. All right, I'm drawing the next thing. Welcome in, no name.
Yeah. I still think it's absurd that you would have an idea to copyright a ball that you throw at things.
But that's not. That is. I don't want to be so.
I know that's a little bit reductive.
I feel like that's very reductive. Because like that's like saying that Ghostbuster trap is just a shoebox that you put stuff in. Which like that's not at all the case. Kid, you cannot draw right now. No, I'm working. You awake? You up and awake now? My. Is that good? Here's your water. There you go. Welcome back to three adults yell at each other on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll drop it.
Artificer, armored.
Apparently, oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just gonna read this real quick. Blacksmith with military background, fallen Asimar, and heavily magicked armor. Mechanical crow on his shoulder. All right, cool. Go ahead. We can keep talking about it too. I think that's fine.
Oh no, I was shifting back to Rivals real quick.
Yeah,
Apparently, Daredevil's coming out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because I know like they don't just release one character at a time. They release like
Packs.
a few characters like back to back, and you don't have to pay for them.
Oh yeah. All the
Oh,
characters.
that's why they did it. Daredevil and an Angel.
Oh.
Oh.
They should have just released Angel. Sorry, that's back to the X-Men.
But he has no powers.
He's got wings.
And after Apocalypse, he does.
Yeah, Apocalypse gives him some pretty gnarly powers.
But they also released a previous X-Men character, so.
Yeah. Once again, like my argument, I realize is flawed just because like there are a million characters, and so it really is just based around like what you love, and that you're gonna be like, why didn't they release this guy? It's like because there's 1,000 of those guys.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a bad thing for them to pull more characters from X-Men than anywhere else, because X-Men has more characters than anywhere else.
Still holding my breath for the Wanda and Hocus Pocus. I mean, Wanda's already in the game.
Yep.
And she's broken his balls. Pisses me off.
They may have nerfed her. I saw something about nerfs.
Yeah.
I have no idea how monkey ankles work.
They took two different things from Overwatch, like two broken aspects of two characters, and put them into one character. And it's like, why would you do this? Why did you? Why? What if we gave Symmetra Diva's ulti? It's like, don't do that. Oh, and she can fly. It's like, stop. You're fired. Get out. Just.
And then Because I've not played Rivals. I didn't know you could like they have like team up powers.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the
Yeah.
you pick all the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the team up powers. A lot of times they're really like, I think if you pick like Rocket and Bucky and someone else, Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank.
If you pick
Ratchet and Clank,
like,
Banjo Kazooie.
you reload slightly faster or something. Some of them are pretty innocuous, but some of them are like, with Adam Warlock, if you pick all of the Guardians, he can revive them with his passive. Like they can use his passive cooldown, which is kind of neat. So there's some cool ones, and there's some lame ones.
And then there's just like fine ones.
Like the Jeff the Shark and the other Ice Lady. Who, once again, I have no idea who that character is. I would have just gone with Iceman, but Iceman doesn't have boobs, so maybe that's why. And that's the reductive.
What, Ice Lady?
There's some Ice Lady in this game who I still don't know who she is, and it's driving me crazy. She's some kind of like... She's Lucio from...
Luna Snow?
Yeah, Luna Snow. I don't know who that is, and that drives me crazy.
Does she actually have ice powers, or is she just called Snow?
No, yeah, she's got...
No, she has ice powers.
No, not Emma Frost. Emma Frost does not have ice powers.
She's telekinetic, I think.
Yeah, she's telekinetic. She can turn into diamond.
Yeah.
Oh, you got.
And she can read growth potential.
Yeah. So Luna Snow is their ice-based character. She plays a lot like she's got like Lucio's scooting around powers and like she's ice. If her and Jeff the Shark are in the same match, she can make his attacks do ice damage, which just makes them like explode a little bit. So like that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know who she is. I would have gone Iceman. Once again, I love X-Men. X-Men are great. It should just be X-Men Rivals, and I'd be happy.
Yeah. She's apparently in canon, she's a K-pop idol. She's a Korean pop singer. Yeah.
Probably know my favorite character in Rivals. Black Panther? I'll guess Black Panther. It's the only Catboy I can think of. Who's the other Hex lady? Shoot. What the hell was her name?
I think she's super new, and probably came out when Rivals came out.
Oh, so. Squirtle Girl. Squirtle's good.
Because like she doesn't have a lot of comics to her.
Yeah. It was a really just like out of the blue, just like I was looking through the characters and I was like, wait, who the hell is this?
Yeah, because she was there like when like the game was released. So I think
K-pop idol, got to give those Koreans somehow. I mean, it is a Korean-made game, so like that could be that like the artist had more of a push for wanting to add that character than
she is apparently originally a character created for a mobile game called Marvel Future Fight and became extremely popular, and then from there made her way as like a side character into comics and is now in Marvel Rivals. So she might be there specifically because she's like pulling in she's supposed to be an audience connection point to the Marvel Future Fight game.
That would make sense. Penny Parker's a good one that I'm glad is in there, but like is a very tertiary character.
Yeah.
So once again, like I love Spider-Man, so cool. I'm down with that. It's not Warlock. There's a lady with a big sword.
Magic.
Her name is Magic. That's it. Yep.
She's also an X-Men. She's one of Magneto's henchmen. Yeah. Henchwoman.
Not a character that I knew that I was very like, oh, is that a Thor character? I was like, oh, no. Right.
Yeah, she's someone's. Oh, she's Colossus' sister. That's what it is.
Oh, that's right.
She features a lot in a lot of the X-Men comics recently.
So wait, wouldn't that make her also Charles Xavier's sister?
No.
Is Colossus English?
Oh no, sorry. I in
You're
my
thinking of
my brain
Juggernaut.
mixed up Colossus and Juggernaut.
Yeah. Juggernaut could have been in that game, but they already have some beefy boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll definitely get eventually in there.
I do want Colossus, though. Colossus is my favorite.
Like, they had the Punisher in there. And he... Yeah.
Kitty Pryde's best friend. Oh,
So-
I love the Punisher. Punisher's great. What's your beef with the Punisher?
I'm just like... I don't know. I grew up with a lot of people who were, like, super into the Punisher aesthetic. I'm just like, y'all are dull.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Corvus on this one. There's nothing wrong with Punisher per se. It's Punisher fans that kind of ruin it for me.
No.
I think you
Kind
guys,
of the same
if you're
the same
talking
way
about,
I
like-
feel about Jesus and Christians.
Jeez, Druid.
I'm really happy with the new
We're gonna scream
Daredevil
at the
show that
internet.
just came out. And hopefully the new Punisher movie will kind of address it as well. Because, like, the Gestapo cops are all super into the Punisher. And then the Punisher starts going after him because he's just like, you guys are doing it wrong. So, yeah, I think there's definitely, like, the Punisher got picked up by, like, a lot of police forces and military people. And it's like, you guys
And
don't...
neo-Nazis and
Yeah.
white supremacists.
It's like, you guys realize
A lot
that
of them wearing
that's
that
not
skull.
how the Punisher rolls, right? Like,
Yeah.
so. I really hope Ghost Rider gets thrown in there too. Ghost Rider would be really fun.
Oh yeah.
Those are some of my picks for people that should be in the game.
I do like the art style they went with, like the weird kind of 3D drawn.
3D comic,
Look.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah. Good decision. Good game design decision.
Oh, I'm struggling with this one. Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. Let's just nip that in the bud real quick. Let's try.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Too many characters to get all of them, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But as I said
They
before,
have-
I still would love to see Doc Ock.
That would be pretty cool if they could figure that out. I think they could. Like, they got Doctor Strange in there, and he's pretty weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did some weird stuff with they took they made Venom not Spider-Man, which I think was really smart. They took the Venom from the Ultimate series. So he doesn't web sling, and he's very much a close quarters person instead of like flipping all over the place, which is interesting. So like I definitely think there's potential for them to really make each character unique, which is awesome, and I hope they keep doing it. Punisher fans and Death Note fans can definitely get along. Same idea, different weapon. Yeah, I guess so. That's a little...
I also don't like Death Note, so.
Hey, yeah, Death Note is not my favorite thing. I think those are different, in my mind anyways.
Yeah, I can respect Death Note. I think it was written really well, but I'm also like, ooh, this is a little bit too much for me. This is super grim. And I don't like feeling that all of humanity is the worst.
Yeah, Death Note's a little too self-centering for me. Which Punisher I can definitely see like that a little bit, but Punisher's very much, in my mind, always been looking out for somebody. Which,
It's
And
Punisher is just revenge,
yeah,
which inherently means that he does have to be looking outside himself, at least at the start of whatever story. Sorry, I talked over you, Corvus. What were you going to say?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, if I had to pick the two, I probably would rather watch something about the Punisher than not Yagami, because Light is just like a egotistical narcissist kid who knows nothing of the world.
Yeah.
fighting
High
the
school sociopath.
fighting the the self-righteous douchebag kid that thinks he's better than everybody. I couldn't stand it. I watched the entire series and I was just like, I was done with it. I'm like, well, never again. Because one of my friends was like really into it, and I'm like, that was awful, and I didn't like it.
No.
And we had lots of conversations about it.
Yeah.
But
Death Note was one of the last animes that I actually tried to watch, and it's one of the things that put a nail in the coffin of I almost said traditional media of TV basically for me.
interesting. I am glad that I was able to watch all of Death Note like back to back.
You about need to.
No, I just mean
missed
like I
one
feel like
week
if I
of
would have
it.
stopped, like if I would have had to wait a week to watch the next episode, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have finished it. I would have just been like, I don't care about this person or any of the I know you knew I knew I know you know kind of stuff, because like I felt like that was the entire series.
Yeah.
Punisher is an embodiment of grief and an inability to move on. That's a cool way to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're probably right there. It's like revenge is definitely part of it, but Ghost Rider is vengeance.
Yeah. The embodiment of vengeance.
I'm honestly actually surprised that there was never a crossover where the spirit of Ghost Rider inhabits
Oh, I think there is.
Punisher. Is there?
Yeah.
I have not heard of that. Interesting. Okay, cool. Then I'm not surprised that happened.
The Punisher
it's the
becomes
crossover,
Cosmic
like-
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't just become
It's
Ghost
the-
Rider, he becomes the Ghost Rider for the universe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Francis Castle.
There's sandworms in Helldivers too.
There are now, yeah.
Wait. Dune sandworms?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely not Dune. They're a little bit cooler looking than Dune sandworms.
They were in, they
I
were in
don't
the
know.
first
I
one,
really
too.
like the most recent Dunes sandworms.
I'm struggling today.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm done drawing.
Okay.
I got half of my monkey guy drawn, and then I hit a wall. Probably because I haven't been able to draw for like 2 months, as Corvus pointed out earlier.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I
It's
have.
only been a month, barely a month, because you drew like at the beginning of August with
I
us.
suppose so.
Ghost Rider,
Oh.
Venom, and Red Hulk combined powers. That sounds pretty awesome. I like Death Note, but if you want a really good psycho thriller, you got to watch Monster. I haven't seen that one. I feel that's way better, but it's pretty slow. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those kind of classic ones that people talk about. It's not like super ode. It's not like Akira ode, but like it's kind of gets shown up on lists a couple times of like messy.
Yeah. The only like proper TV show or anime that I've wanted to watch recently is Free Run.
Freeman's good.
Watch it.
They do villainous skins for several of the heroes, so if we get a Colossus, we might also get a Colossus with the gem Kornak, aka Juggernaut suit. That would be pretty neat. That'd be a fun way to get it in there. Yep, Cosmic Ghost Rider.
I've realized I don't know enough Marvel villains that I think would be good, or that I would actually put in Marvel Rivals.
Sure. Let's think about it. We got, like I said, Doctor Doom. I bet Doctor Doom will come out either as an Iron Man skin or as a character when the new movie comes out. So we got Doctor Doom.
Yeah,
We have Mr. Sinister.
right. Who's
Geneticist.
always freaked me out.
Yeah, he's terrifying. I love him. We have Apocalypse. I don't know if you spelled that right, but whatever. Who else we got? We got Sauron. If you don't know that one, go look it up. It's great.
I don't.
It's Pterodactyl Man.
Mag-
Pterodactyl
Oh.
Man that sucks powers.
Magneto, obviously.
Magneto is in the game. Yeah, we got Magneto
Magneto's
and
in
Rogue,
the game.
who are at one point in time villains. Wait, I think Rogue's
Rogue
in the game.
was a villain?
Yeah, Rogue was originally a villain.
Oh, I did not know that.
If you watch the
Got
new,
the greatest villain, Jean Grey.
I mean, yeah, we have Dark Phoenix, right? Dark Phoenix and Phoenix.
Yep.
But I think is she in the game? I don't know if Jean Grey's in the game.
Yeah, she is.
She is. Okay.
She is.
So we have Phoenix.
Yep.
Freedom's one of the
Namor.
top animes I've ever watched. It's pretty good. Yeah, I very much. I like its chill vibes too. I think that's a good big point
Yeah.
across for it. 'Cause it doesn't try
the
to.
the thing that interests me the most about it is specifically, and this is like my ADHD like tendencies coming through. It's very interesting to me to see an old person trying to relate to the world as it's changed around them, and that's obviously also because I'm turning 40 next year. But yeah. But like that is a very interesting story beat to me, and I also love that it's super chill vibes, and then like juxtaposed with extremely brief, extremely violent, extremely flashy fight scenes. Which it's the framing of the whole thing is excellent. It is beautifully written. It is beautifully composed. Basically, a masterclass in visual storytelling.
I thought you said you
And
hadn't
I
watched
love
it
that.
yet.
I have not watched all of it yet.
All the good villains aren't already in the game. They belong to Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean like Lizard, Doc Ock. Doc Ock is great. Green Goblin. Oh my God, you got the goblins.
Crow, Green Goblin,
Green
yeah,
Goblin, Hobgoblin. Goblin.
I feel like if they're gonna, I feel like the, I don't know, for some reason I feel in my bones that when they do a Spider-Man villain, the first one's going to not be Doc Ock or Green Goblin, but for some reason Mysterio. I don't know why. I
Is
just feel that
Mysterio
would
in the
be
game right
case.
now? I feel like he might be in the game already.
I'm looking at the list. Unless there's a Doctor Strange skin that's Mysterio.
No, I think they might. I think Mysterio might be in one of the levels. That might be what I'm thinking of. Like I think they did some art of Mysterio.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that's not a bad point. Mysterio's pretty good too.
yeah.
I think a lot of the problems with some of these, like
kinda
especially
think
the
I'm-
Fantastic Four. Sorry, I should have waited.
No, you continue.
Like Fantastic Four has the problem of like they fight intergalactic bullshit. So it's like
Yeah.
it's not you're not fighting people. So you can't. There's not a lot of bad guys that really can go up against like the X-Men specifically. Like sure you have Sinister, but really Sinister has butt ton of lackeys like Toad and Blob.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of other people that he just always throws at them. Banshee's a a gray area.
Thinking about it, Marvel does a lot of morally gray villains that can become heroes.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer's a great example.
Yeah, Silver Surfer. Cable's
Oh,
a
no,
good
but-
one.
But Corvus, I think I kind of think you're exactly right. Like, because of the way Marvel Rivals just is, Mysterio does feel like the best fit for the first Spider-Man villain. Outside of Venom, obviously. But Venom's got his own IP now, so
That's true.
And Venom's already in the game, so.
yeah.
God.
No, exactly why he's the exception, because obviously Venom is the first Spider villain. I've always found Green Goblin to be really uninteresting. To
really?
jump back to Goblin, yeah, in the same way that that Joker in Batman is kind of uninteresting to me.
That's an interesting take. I'd like to hear more about that. My thought with
There,
I just
yeah.
want to add with I would always compare the Green Goblin closer to Lex Luthor. In comparison, because they're, maybe that's not a good comparison either.
No, I think it is actually, but not for Green Goblin, for Norman Osborn. Because Norman Osborn and Green Goblin, they're like, it's not just because it's like a borderline multiple personality thing. It's because the comics themselves really treat them like two very separate, distinct people, and both of them are villains. No, but like Green Goblin specifically, I find him uninteresting in the same way as Joker, specifically because they feel like both of those villains feel like if you take them out of Spider-Man and put them anywhere else, they don't work anymore.
Mm. Interesting.
But this is definitely an outsider perspective. I have not read enough Spider-Man comics to know this for sure.
Yeah,
it is.
I think there's definitely. I think a good example of that is kind of what I was saying with the Fantastic Four. Like on one end, the Fantastic Four are fighting things that are like basically extra dimensional, or like center of the earth bullshit. Whereas Spider-Man is like dealing with New York.
Yeah,
like it's kind of the
not even all of New York, like
just
a section. Yeah, like a section of the boroughs.
And then Iron Man is in New York but deals with world things, and then the X-Men are kind of like cross. They'll jump around a little bit. Across the pond, if you will, and sometimes go to space.
Occasionally, every once in a while, the Blackbird can do it.
Yeah,
probably shouldn't, but it can.
So it could be a scope thing, which is why, like,
your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah. Hey, Elliot, I agree with you. I find Harry Osborn way more interesting than Norman Osborn. I think Hobgoblin is more interesting than Green Goblin because of that. But obviously, Hobgoblin is less of a problem.
yeah, man. In the Ultimate Series, Osborn is like Jekyll and Hyde. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun.
He kind of had that in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man in the 90s too.
Also had it in like I've not seen it, but the one of the latest Spider-Man movies, like live action ones.
Yeah, they
where there's a crossover of like the different Spider-Mans.
That one's really good, and I highly recommend people watch it. Yeah, they really lean
like
actually
the
Joker,
no
Joker-esque, William Dafoe.
yeah. And can I say, like, Willem Dafoe was such a good cast from that in the Sam Raimi's and in the modern. Reprising that role was chef's kiss.
Oh my! What happened? You tired?
I've not seen it, but like I saw clips of like some of the Doc Ock parts, and they actually made me feel really sad for him.
Oh yeah, he was very tragic.
Yeah,
he's a tragic character.
He's a super tragic character.
Which I also think like Toby Maguire, is that right? What the hell's his name?
Yeah, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire.
I think him coming back as that Spider-Man was also just like, oh, it was so good. It's like I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed that after Spider-Man 3. Like I needed the resolution of his character.
Seriously, and he did such a good job playing like the older Peter Parker with who has been carrying the weight of Spider-Man for so many years at this point, but is still like just a very kind person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did such a good job. Such a good actor.
Maybe they'll add some of the freaky comic book characters from the 60s and 80s. You mean like Boomerang Man? That might be DC. I can't remember where Boomerang is.
I think that's DC.
Boomerang is DC.
I think he's a Flash villain, if I remember correctly.
Right,
There is...
There's Sandman, there's the Electro.
Yeah, Electro.
He's a Spider-Man.
Yeah, Electro's good.
Electro was a joke until the more recent series, though.
Is it? Who's the dude with the mesh, the yellow mesh? Shocker.
Shocker.
Shocker's good. I mean, Scorpion's great. Scorpion's
fantastic.
Is awesome. Vulture's
Although
awesome.
Scorpion.
Yeah, in the 90s cartoon, Scorpion was also kind of a joke. And that was kind of sad.
Because he was dumb, right? Like he didn't make his
Yeah.
suit. He's just like, somebody gave me this cool thing, and now I'm part scorpion.
Yeah. They gave me this suit and then injected me with mutated
Scorpion blood.
scorpion DNA, and now I'm a threat. Yeah, no, he was always incredibly stupid.
There's also Craven, which I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he like a villain, or is he like an anti-hero
He's a
villain thing?
He's more often
He's
than not
straight
he's a
up a
villain.
villain.
But he's a
Yeah.
villain. Like, there's two ways to look at him. One is when he wants to hunt Spider-Man, and then two, when someone pays him to kill Spider-Man. Like he doesn't care. Like that's the big thing.
Yeah.
And so Spider-Man is just kind of in the way most of the
Yeah.
time, but he's not traditionally a villain. Where he's not like, I'm gonna go rob a bank. It's like, no, he's a morally gray mercenary.
I'm gonna go kill Spider-Man and mount his head on my wall.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've always hated it. The premise of him is like borderline supernatural big game hunter.
Yeah. Yep.
His whole shtick is I just want to hunt the most dangerous game.
He's a predator,
Yeah.
but a dude.
I think he did get a run of comics where they did anti-hero him, but for the most part, he is a Spider-Man exclusive villain, and Kraven the Hunter especially has a really hard time when you pull him outside of Spider-Man. His
guys all
motivation
moved,
is yeah, and it killed his it killed any interest in his character and his comic run.
Funny.
I know in one of the multiverse Spider-Man, he is a Spider-Man.
That is a cool idea.
Craven the
I
Spider-Man.
like that. Yeah, to make Craven the Spider-Man in one of the Spider-Verses, that elevates his character. Right? Those are puzzle pieces that fit. Rye asks, is he just a Wolverine step down? Absolutely.
Kind of, yeah.
Without a Sam
Sabretooth
factor.
Why is Sabretooth cool? Sabretooth is a good one. It's just Wolverine, though. Like, you don't even need a different character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Craven moonlight in the Black Panther for a bit? I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Craven's moniker is the Hunter Spider.
Funny. I would not be surprised if Mystique didn't eventually end up in there, but like Loki can already kind of copy people, so maybe they wouldn't even need to go with Mystique.
Mm-hmm.
She's a pretty classic.
Need Nightcrawler in there.
Nightcrawler would be a fun character, yeah.
I feel like he would get annoying real quick, though.
I mean, Spider-Man's a pain in the ass. Like, Spider-Man and Black Panther both are so quick that sometimes it's like, I can't tell if you're cheating or the game is just broken. Like,
That's not a great place to be.
yeah, it does. It like, I'm old, I get that, but like, I'll watch the replay and just be like, that doesn't make sense. Like, none of this, what just happened doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
Hey, stop it. You don't need to climb me. Yeah. Do you need some milk?
Oh, I do not like that costume for Craven. I am sad now. I take it back. Those puzzle pieces do not fit. I thought they did. They do not. This is not the picture I wanted. Loki's why there's no rush for Mysterio. That makes sense.
I mean, he doesn't have that inspiring of an outfit. He's just wearing like a skinned lion face that's cut in half.
Yeah, exactly. Like a significantly better like whole redesign of it is exactly why I would have been interested in Hunter Spider.
I do think that's
Does
part of
he
the problem.
actually have 8 spider legs sticking out of his back? Or are those
I
just
believe
part of the
so.
suit?
I don't know what it is.
Huh.
I think part of the problem is really that, like, the X-Men really only need... For every X-Men team, there is, like, one really iconic villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you gotta go... Like, you shouldn't do any of the tertiary stuff. So, like, Spider-Man Unlimited, or the One Reason the Future, it's just like, cool, that's just a skin. Like, we're
Yeah.
not gonna deal with any of those villains.
Yep.
So I think you got a Hobgoblin. I think...
I don't know. Spider-Man Unlimited version of Carnage could be a good addition.
Yeah, but
Because
once
it
again,
would be
like, Carnage is
different.
a separate character, but
Yeah.
it's Venom.
Yeah.
That's two degrees of separation. You got Venom and then Carnage. So it's like, okay.
And Anti-Venom
Yeah.
and
Rampage and
yeah.
all the other
Oh
ones.
yeah. No, you're right. Those are all just different skins for Venom.
Apparently, Craven Spider-Man is what they refer to him as a spider totem,
Okay.
in which is apparently a big thing. Not big thing, but it's just
Oh. Yeah, what's the
there's
Tigress?
just found a horrifying picture. It may be what turns people into Spider-Man. I don't know.
I can't remember what Felicia's character was called. Could be Tigress, or could be like White Panther. She had a totem. That would make sense to that. Oh wow, yeah, that's weird. I don't like that.
That's like Spider Noir in this case, but like I clicked on spider totems and it's just a
Weird. I thought the Spider-Verse centered on Anansi.
maybe they're related to Anansi.
No, maybe.
The term spider totem refers to a class of multiversal supernatural entities created by the elder god Sneath, linked to the mystical force called the Web of Life and Destiny. The Great Weaver, the Gatekeeper, the Other, the Bride, the Scion, Master Weaver, and Pattern Maker
All
are
right.
examples of these deific spider totems.
So Madam Web should just destroy with these things. That's what you're saying.
Maybe Madam Web is one of these
Maybe.
things. In which case, the Marvel movie, the live-action Madam Web,
Not
really shut
canonical.
the bed.
Very true. Not canonical, shot the bed. Both of those things happened.
What is it?
They made a Madam Web movie, which is
Yeah.
highly unfortunate.
It is super bad.
And it was a bad movie. Those two things happened.
Yeah.
Like, not only was it not a good Spider-Man movie, it was also a bad movie. So
Did it even actually have anything to do with the Spider-Man movie? Because I thought it was just a woman who ended up having some precognitive powers.
no, they fight Spider-Man.
Oh, the ladies fight Spider-Man?
Something to that effect. I'm gonna watch it again.
Yikes! Which version of Spider-Man?
I don't
Because
know.
they did not get Tom Holland for that role.
I only
right?
watched the React episode of
Okay.
that where they watched the movie. The Corridor Crew. They talked about it. It was weird.
So, according to this stuff, Spider Totem, the first Spider-Man ever was the Great Weaver and was a Nazi.
Ah. That's cool.
The Madam Web movie does not feature the character of Spider-Man. Instead, the film produces characters who were destined to become Spider-Women. While there were deleted scenes and reports of Tom Holland's Spider-Man potentially appearing, no live-action Spider-Man from any of the previous films series appears in the final cut of the movie.
Basically, all the different Spider-Mans are avatars of these spider totems.
The villain in the Madam Web movie was Ezekiel Sims. He's a wealthy Spider-Man-like figure who hunts down the future Spider-Women. That's what I was talking about. No, it's not related to any of the other Spider-Man movies. No. But there was a Spider-Man in it, is what I was trying to get to.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't understand why they didn't just do a Spider-Woman thing, because honestly, like, with God, I spaced her name, the pretty redhead Black Widow in Avengers.
Black Widow?
The woman who plays the woman who plays
Scarlett
Black Widow.
Johansson?
Yes, Scarlett Johansson. Thank you. With Scarlett Johansson out of that role, they
just
kind of
turn her
need
into Spider-Woman.
No, well, they can bring in Spider-Woman, the character,
Gotcha.
because Spider-Woman was also a covert agent, who gets turned, joins Shield, and then the fact that she has some spider powers is kind of helpful.
Sentry, Hyperion, Gladiator, Wonder Woman, Captain Marvel, have them all fight each other. That would be a like a planet cracker of a cage match.
Seriously, I don't know who Gladiator is.
He's the dude with the huge mohawk.
Of course, they'll be one of your favorite characters.
Oh, he's amazing. He's Superman. He's essentially Superman, but with a mohawk.
Oh, I do know who this is.
Yeah.
He doesn't spend a lot of time on Earth, though, right?
He yeets Juggernaut like into the space, and then leaves. He's like, I don't have time for this shit. Pow! And they're like, maybe we don't mess with this guy. No, yeah, Earth is not his jam. He's like, I don't know why the fuck I'm here. I gotta go. He's more of a. He was in X-Men. I think he's one of the Guardians of the Shi'ar, which are the alien race that Charles Xavier ruled for a little while.
Okay.
But he's essentially Superman. And then Captain
Gotcha.
Marvel and Miss Marvel are from the same race. Well, Miss Marvel was human, but DNA fusing bullshit. It doesn't matter. So yeah, they all basically have Superman's powers, one way or the other.
Yeah.
I want Ghost Rider. I want Ghost Rider real bad. I'm afraid they'll turn him into Roadhog, but don't need Roadhog.
I looked up one of the spider totems called Gatekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a swarm of spiders walking around in a human-shaped body.
Awesome.
Like the worm that walks, but
Nightmare
it's just
fuel.
spiders. Apparently, one of the mini Peter Parkers has a twin brother, not twin, but a clone brother named Kane.
A lot of Spider-Mans have clones. Poor Ben. I dig the Ben Parker suit. It's very, very 90s. I think I'm probably going to call it here. My brain is fried.
Sounds good.
I only got 3 done. Oh, kid. You were just so spicy today. Do you want to go for a walk? Yeah.
You just say walk.
He tried, yep. You want to go walk? Yeah, go walk. Good job. Good job, kid. He's getting there. He's getting some. What other words do you know? Can you say doggy? Can you say dog? What's the dog say? Yeah. What's the kitty say? Yeah. What's cow say? Ooh. You say mama?
Mama.
Good job. That's the one who's got the best. Got mama best.
Yep.
Okay.
Not surprising.
Ah. You say dada?
Wow.
Walk. Okay. Yeah. That's all we got. All right. We're gonna call it there.
Yep.
Thanks everybody for hanging
Yep.
out. We'll be back on Friday for more doodles and shenanigans. I'm trying to think of what else I got going on. Stickers are in the mail right now, so hopefully I'll have those sent out in a day or two, which means I need to finish the video that those stickers are for, otherwise that doesn't make any sense. So I gotta work on that. The game is in a functional state. If people would like to play it, please let me know. I just need feedback on like bugs and stuff because I'm still developing a whole bunch of things. But I have a lot of little bits and bobs to play with on that. I think that's all I got. Yeah. I'm working on commissions, so I'll probably try to stream again tomorrow on Twitch to keep your eyes out for that. And that's all I have. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table. We'll catch everybody next time. Bye. Oh, Druid and Corvus, thank you for
Yep.
hanging out today. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I really